Today, Barry the Bot is attempting to go from a 40 overall to the greatest player of all time with maxed out stats and badges across the board in just one season. Here's how this is gonna work. Barry's starting at the PG for the Wizards, playing 48 minutes a night, and every time he scores a point, he'll get an upgrade. What does an upgrade mean? That simply means I'll be able to boost up one of his stats by 1. And once he reaches certain overalls, he'll get some additional upgrades. Let me show you those. If he reaches 60, he'll get 5 bronze badges. Reach 70, you get 7 silvers. Reach 75, he'll grow 8 inches, because right now he's only 5'4". Reach 80, he gets to join a better team, because if you want to be a legendary player, you gotta actually be competing for something. Reach 85, he'll get some more gold badges. Reach 90, he grows to 6'7", and reach 99, that's how he'll get max everything. Is Barry going to be able to pull all this off in one season, starting off as the worst player in the league? I guess we're about to find out. First game of the year, we got the Boston Celtics, and we actually win it, which is a shock. Barry the Bot with 14 points! Are you kidding me? That'll give us 14 upgrades to work with, and my approach going into this is quite simple. I want to get his jumper going as much as I can. So we'll up the three-pointer to 50. He's already a 41. Second game, we get smacked, and Barry, he only had 4 points this time. We'll throw that onto the three-pointer. And obviously, I don't want to make y'all watch it game by game, so why don't we simulate 5 games, and we'll see how many upgrades we get in total. We lost all 5 of the games. Oh no, we won one of them. Of course, we beat my Warriors, who still have done nothing all off season. And you know, it barely takes any effort to click the subscribe button, so I'd appreciate if you did it. We're on the road to 250K, trying to hit it before 2K26. Gosh, Barry the Bot had a 0-point game 0 of 12. But in those 5 games we simulated, he dropped a total of 33 points. And I think we're really going to be getting somewhere here. We up his 3-ball by 33? That's going to put him at an 87 on the 3-pointer. Overall, still at a 44, but once we reach 60, we'll get some extra boost. And now that he has that 3-ball, I expect him to be scoring a little bit. There's a 10-point game, follows it up with 7, then 6, 7. And there's the Barry the Bot Masterclass. 18 points on, 22 shots, but we'll take it regardless. He scored a total of 41 points in those games, so we got 41 more upgrades. Let's just go on ahead and max out the 3. That'll only cost us 12, leaving us with 29 more. And I think we use that on close shot. You got to be good close to the basket. We can get his close shot up to 65. Next thing we need to do is up the stamina. His stamina's trash right now, so he can't play too many minutes, even though we've got it set for him to play every minute, every night. He's just not capable of doing that. He's too tired. So over these next couple games, as he should get more buckets, we'll have some upgrades to spend on that stamina. Over those 4 games, Barry the Bot scored 46 points. Here's what the game logs were looking like. The efficiency's starting to come around. You see, he was close to 50% in quite a few of these games. He even shot 50% against Detroit. And you know, some of the reason he might be struggling with the efficiency is simply fatigue. And don't worry, we can help you out with that, Mr. Bot, because we got enough upgrade points to put your stamina up to an 82. That's going to be huge for him. Thus far on the season, Barry, he's only averaging 25 minutes, despite me having it set for him to play 48, just because he gets so tired, he can't even play out there. But with the new stamina, okay, he still only got out there for 26. It might need to get a little bit higher. But he dropped 10 points in this game. Let's go on ahead, put up the stamina 10 more to a 92, and then we'll simulate like 4 more games. And in those games, you see Barry's minutes steadily going up, because he's got the energy for it. But that doesn't change the fact that he's still not a very good player. We got 29 more upgrades to work with after these games. And you know what? I want to unlock those new badges. And the best way to inflate your overall is with intangibles. So let's upgrade his intangibles with all of our upgrade points. Put it up to a 65. He's almost at 50 overall. Remember, we get those badges once he reaches 60. We're 20 games into the season. Barry's definitely made some significant improvements, but we're going to have to start turning it up here soon. There you go, Barry! This 4-game stretch was solid. Efficiency still sucks, but he had 16, 10, 17, and 10. So double-digit scoring over 4 straight games. That's the best hoops we've seen from Barry the Bot, and that'll give him 53 more upgrades. I think that offensive consistency could go a long way for him. And we can get that up to an 89. And now Barry's a 52 overall. Let's see how much that impacts his game. Gosh, man, the Wizards have been so bad. We are 3-22. We lose the next 4 games as well. But Barry the Bot had 26, 23, then 5 and 9. But 26 points? Are you kidding me? That 4-game stretch will give us 63 more upgrades to work with. Let's max out close shot. I think that's going to help us out a lot. So 99 close shot. Oh, the free throws got to be good. What have I been doing? Right now, I only got enough to get it up to a 65, but we'll come back to that in a second. All good scorers got to be able to knock down free throws. Barry's a 55, still far and away the worst player on the team, but he's not playing like it. Have you seen the scoring numbers over these past few games? Look at that. We even got a dub. That's the only W we can even see on this screen. And over this stretch, Barry the Bot, a lot more games in double figures. And we'll have 55 more upgrades to work with for Mr. Bot. Let's get to work on this mid-range a little bit. We'll spend how about 30 of our upgrades on mid-range. That'll get us up to a 66 midi. And then the final 25 will go to the free throw. And then he'll have a 90 foul shot. Oh, you know what we got to upgrade though? Where's it at? That draw foul. Or is that a tendency? That might be a tendency, so that's not even something we can upgrade. But Barry's about to hit 60. Then we get those free badges to help out his overall. So that's going to be big for us. We were able to catch 3 W's over this last 4-game stretch. And Barry the Bot, you're seeing him really come into his own. He had 24, 17, 29, and then 13. So all double-figure games, giving him 83 upgrades. And we can surely reach 60 overall with that. We got to get the layup going, don't we? Let's do a plus 50 on the layup. That'll put us to an 86 lay, and he hits 60 overall. How about 61? 33 more upgrades to work with, and that'll perfectly be enough for us to max out the mid-range at a 99. Now, let's go to work on our badges. Just as a refresher, I'll put this graphic up, best editor on YouTube. Here it is. We get to add 5 bronze badges. We get some silver ones once we reach 70. All right, Barry. What are we thinking? I think outside scoring is going to be big. Let's do set shot specialist. We need him to be a catch and shoot threat. Dead eye so we can knock down some contested shots. Finishing, I think physical finisher would be nice. You know what? Let's do limitless range and shifty shooter as well. Get his shooting really going. And those badge upgrades will put him up to a 65 overall. And I'm expecting this next stretch of games to be the best we've seen from Mr. Bot here. There you go, Barry! 73 more upgrades off the sensational play of Mr. Bot. And we might be able to get him up to 70. Nah, that might be a reach. I knew draw foul was a rating. Oh, let's turn our guy into a foul merchant. We'll do a plus 60 on the draw foul. Put him at a 97. Oh, why not just spend the 2 more? Get him up to a 99. That'll leave us with 11 more upgrades. Let's spend 9 on free throw here. He's at a 68. And then we'll do 2 more on stamina, keeping him at a 68 overall. Barry right now is a catch and shoot specialist. I want to get his defense going, but I knew the offense is going to be what will get us the upgrades. So that's why the offense has been a major focus. Because look at the offensive game. 20 plus. 4 games in a row. That'll give us 97 upgrades. Barry's about to not be the worst player on the team anymore. Let's max the offensive consistency. That's big for us. And it'll only cost us 9 upgrade points. I think getting some more stamina would be good. And we still got 83 more upgrades to work with. We'll max the intangibles. 99 there. He's hit 70 overall. Still got 49 more upgrades to work with. Oh, gotta get that layup up for sure. And shot IQ. Yeah. We'll spend all our remaining upgrades on shot IQ just so he's taking smarter shots, being more efficient with it. Barry's now a 74, not the worst player on the team. And we'll go grab these silver badges. Just as a reminder, 7 silver badges here. 7 silver badges, dude. That's such a big opportunity for us. I don't want to put them on anything that we've already upgraded to bronze. So let's get all new ones. Let's do Dimer, because I want him to be a playmaker eventually. Handles for days, unpluckable. We want him to be able to keep the ball. Strong handle for good measure as well. That's 4 of our badges. Let's do Challenger, Glove, Interceptor for our last 3. Keeps Barry the same overall, I believe, which is kind of surprising. But the badges should help nonetheless. Next couple games, we only win 1 of them. But Barry the Bot continues his generational run. How about a 34 piece? And we get a total of 108 upgrades. Far and away the most we've been able to get. Ball handle, I think if he's turning that thing over less, that'd be huge. we're going to spend 61 of our upgrade points to fully max out this ball handle. Man, he's super slow out there. 36 speed. We'll spend the rest of our upgrade points to get his speed up to an 83. And our guy Barry the Bot has nearly entered the 80 overall club. He's one of the best players on the team these days. Okay, I'm reaching. But he's a lot better. We'll do these next 2 games before the deadline. The bot had 20 and 25, so that'll give us 45 upgrades. What are we thinking here? Speed with ball's gotta go up. Let's spend it all on speed with ball. That can get us to an 82 speed with the rock. And can that get us to an 80 overall? It will. And you know what the 80 overall upgrade is? This is a great one. And I wanted to make sure we got it in before the deadline. Oh, I forgot about the 75 overall upgrade. Whoopsie daisies. We'll do that in a second. But we can join any team seeded 5 through 8. So we get to join a squad that has championship aspirations, but isn't, maybe not championship aspirations, but it's going to be a playoff squad. And Barry the Bot can elevate them to having championship aspirations. And we get to grow 8 inches, which I forgot all about. Okay, so Barry the Bot is going to go from 5'4" to 6 foot on the dot. Still shorter than me, buddy. And we'll up his weight to reflect his new height. We'll put him at like 180. Now, where are we about to head to, Barry? What are we thinking? We can join any team seeds 5 through 8. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're running with the updated rosters for the new season, even though the date says 2025. These are the rosters with the trades. You know, Celtics have Anthony Simons, blah, blah, blah. And injury-free rosters. So Halliburton, Tatum, they're all active. And, you know, the Celtics would actually be a really intriguing destination for the bot. The Mavs, oh, the 2K cheat code. They were able to pick up Malik Monk in a trade, too. I think Dallas is a strong contender for our team. We could go play with Wemby. They signed Josh Giddey to fill out their team. We could play with Bron and Luka. There's some really quality options here that we could join. Even the Wolves. The Wolves have a needed point guard, too. Uncle Mike, who knows if he'll hold up for a whole playoff run. Well, injuries are off, so he will. Or we could join my team, the Warriors, but I don't want to do that because, you know, they're trash. They didn't make any moves all offseason. I'm really intrigued by San Antonio and Dallas. So one of the Texas teams here. Oh yeah, and the Warriors aren't even an option because I said 5 through 8. So that's not even a, Both those teams have a lot of guard play though. I think the Wolves actually, in a plot twist, that's where we're going. We're heading to Minnesota, okay? Barry the Bot, you're going to the Wolves for Leonard Miller. There you go. You know they're taking this trade. They're going to be ecstatic. And we got to set up the rotation so that the Bot's playing every minute of every game, or at least as many as he's capable of, because they want him at the end of the rotation. He's Barry the Bot. You know who he is. You can't do him like that. Let's go on ahead and give Barry all these minutes. Who's the other PG in the rotation? Is it DiVincenzo? Well, sorry, Dante. Bad news, buddy. We'll give Barry maxed out minutes, and we are all ready to go. First game with your new team, Barry, and your new height. You just hit the craziest growth spurt in league history, okay? Let's see how he does. Debut? We lose to the Rockets, but Barry has 20 with 13 assists. Okay, I mean, he's actually been dropping dimes all season. We'll do a quick, like, 4-game stretch so we can get a decent amount of upgrades going. Hit 36? Oh my gosh, Barry! So a total of 92 upgrades to work with after that 4-game introduction here in Minnesota. What are we thinking? Let's get the defense going. His offensive game's kind of polished. We'll spend 62 of our upgrade points to max out the perimeter defense at a 99. Okay, so they're calling him Barry the Lockdown, not Barry the Bot anymore. And let's get him a little bit of rebounding. We got 30 more upgrades to spend so we can get the defensive rebound to a 69. Solid there. We're trying to hit 85 overall here soon so we can get that additional boost. There's another 4-game stretch where Barry the Bot, oh, there's a bad game, a 2-point game. But he had a 30-piece and a 33-piece in his other games. So the fouls are a problem for him in some of these. But overall, he still gets 80 upgrades to work with. Let's go post fade. We'll use 62 of our upgrades on that. Just because, you know, having a beautiful post fade away, that's awesome. Hands, we don't want him turning that thing over too much. But I only got 18 upgrades for you right now, so we'll put that at a 52. Wait, was that right? I'm sorry, that should have gone to 55, L math. But there you go. Barry the Bot still at an 81. So climbing up an overall now seems to be getting a little bit tougher for him. But Barry, we got to hurry up. We're trying to reach 99, get maxed out before the end of the season. You kind of got a timeline here. And oh, he got the memo. He's starting to turn it up. 28, 33, 38, and then 29, giving him 128 upgrades from that 4-game stretch. That's big, Barry. Way to come through. Let's max out the speed with ball. Well, let's get this steal going up, too. After we max steal, we'll still have 48 more upgrades. We'll spend 30 of those on the defensive board. Then the final 18 upgrades, we'll spend 16 of them to max out speed, and then throw like 2 on strength. We want to get the strength up here soon. But Barry the Bot, now an 83 overall. These overalls are going up slower and slower, even though we're getting more upgrades. So hopefully it starts to climb fast, as he has another sensational stretch. 117 more upgrades here. Let's get him to 85. Shot IQ, need that maxed. Smart shots only. Still 92 more upgrades here. Hands, no more turnovers, bro. We'll spend 44 of our upgrade points to max this thing out. And there you go. He's an 85 overall, but we're not done. We got 48 more upgrades. Let's do... You know what? Offensive rebound. Barry Rodman here. We'll put it at an 85. And defensive consistency, I want to upgrade next. Barry's still only an 85 overall. We got to turn it up here, Barry. We're trying to get to 99. But you know what? Adding 10 gold badges should really help us overall. Okay, let's go on ahead and get these 10 gold badges going. Should we just start adding random ones? Posterizer would be fun. Aerial Wizard. We don't really need post-game badges. Flow game would be good, though. Rise Up. So there's 4. You know what? Let's upgrade the Limitless Range. Deadeye. There's 6, 7, 8. So we upgrade a bunch of shooting badges. Slippery Off Ball. We'll throw that on gold too. Last badge we can upgrade. Let's do Off Ball Pest. So he's really, you know, lurking off the ball trying to get steals. He's now an 88. So those were some big upgrades for him. Nearly a 90 overall. And he'll get to grow to 6'7" at the point guard spot if he can reach 90. This next stretch of games... Barry the Bot, I mean, he's giving you triple doubles these days. You understand me? He's giving you triple doubles, and he's dropping 30. It's not like it's, 10, 10, and 10. No, it's 29, 14, and 10. That was his triple double. Ridiculous stuff. Way to stuff the stat sheet. But let's get down to it. 128 upgrades here. Driving dunk would be so fun. You know what? Let's do it. Maxing out the driving dunk will leave us with 66 more upgrade points here. There it is. And then the final 66 upgrades. Oh yeah, we wanted the defensive consistency up. Oh, agility's terrible. We need that up. So we'll spend 63 of our upgrades on that, and that'll leave us with 3 more. And we'll throw the final 3 upgrades on defensive consistency as we're at a 91 overall now. Ant, you better watch out. Barry, he's about to be the best player on the team. Oh wait, and now that he's a 91, you know what that means? 6'7", and his overall going up actually boosted his stats too. So he went up to a 92 overall with his height going up. That's really cool. We win 4 straight games, and Barry the Bot gives you a 40 piece. We haven't seen that out of him yet. 129 more upgrades left. Block, why not? Still 6-7 more upgrades left. We'll spend 58 of those maxing out defensive consistency. And then the final 9 upgrades we'll throw on strength. He's still a 92 overall. Luckily, we'll have playoff games to boost up his overall as well as we try and go on a postseason run, because I don't think he's going to hit 99 for the end of the regular season, but he sure is going to try with another great 4-game stretch. 128 upgrades to go. His passing's kind of been trash. We probably need to upgrade that. So we'll max out the passing, what's this called? Passing accuracy. Pass IQ, we need that too. And once we max those 2 things out, we'll only have 7 more upgrade points to spend. As Barry's a 96, we'll throw 7 on offensive board. We're almost there, man. He's the best player on the team, and he'll have a chance to max himself out once we get into the playoffs, I think. Final game of the season, we win. Shea's the MVP. I thought maybe Barry could get it, but you know what? It was kind of an up and down year. It took him a while to really get his rhythm, but season averages of 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists. Not too shabby, but where he can really solidify himself as one of the greatest to ever do it is right here in the postseason. You're about to see his numbers jump up significantly. Now, we do have a few more upgrades here. We've got 3 games worth from the end of the regular season. He had 24, 23, and 34, so that's 81 upgrades. Can we get him to 99 with that? What is he going to need for the playoffs? He's going to need strength for sure. Let's max that thing out. His overall doesn't go up with the strength boost. And then we've got 29 more upgrades to go. Let's spend that on Help DIQ. Get that up to a 70. And that'll put him at a 97. 2 more overalls for him to reach 99. And then get the ultimate boost of having every stat and badge maxed out. We got round 1 against the Clippers. Barry, you got to win this championship to show everybody you're him. Game 1, we win. Barry, 40! He had 41, 9, and 12 in game 1. Game 2, it's another dub. How about the Bot? pulling up with 28, 9 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. We lose game 3, but win game 4. So that's 4 games, sample size. Let's get Barry some more upgrades. He might be able to hit 99 with these. 122 upgrades here. We'll do a quick +6 to the offensive board, making that a 99. Help DIQ, we'll spend 29 upgrade points there to get that to a 99. And now he's a 98 overall. Let's do 60 on pass perception, get that to a 99, and maybe that'll max him out. Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Nope, not yet, but we still got 27 more upgrades to go. Shout out Chris Smooth. If you know, you know. And we'll upgrade the passing vision with those, making Barry a 99 overall. So now it is time to max out all the stats across the board and all the badges at Legend tier, and watch as Barry the Bot takes over the league. And you know what, Barry? We can't even call you the Bot anymore. We got to call you Barry the GOAT, because you've done it. You've reached 99 in the span of 1 season. Off the strength of your buckets, you've been able to become the greatest player the league's ever seen. We lose game 5. Okay, Barry, if you lose this series, that's a really bad look on you. I'm not going to lie. Got to close it out here in game 6. Clippers are fighting hard, the unction, but we do beat them as Barry had 38, 16, and 12. Next up, it'll be the Rockets with K Dizzle. Game 1, we win. Barry, 24, 19, and 13. JR with a great game. We win the second. Barry, oh my gosh, 48, 16, and 18. We're up 3-0, 47, 15, and 13 from Barry. They get a game, that's fine. We're out of there in 5. Conference Finals, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder. Man, okay, see you later. We win the first, the second, they take the third, we take the fourth, and Barry, you see the numbers. We beat him in 5. He's your conference MVP, averaging 31, 16, and 14 as we move on to take on the Boston Celtics. This is Barry's finals debut. And this first game, the Celtics are giving us some trouble. We're able to create separation late and win it, though. Barry, 27, 21, and 20. A 20-20 game in the finals. A 20-20-20. Yeah, he had 3 20s. That's ridiculous. Game 2, it's another one for Barry. 29, 24, and 19. Chance to go up 3-0 here. And that's exactly what we'll do in a blowout dubski. Barry, 52, 21, and 10. Major props to the GOAT. Barry, one more game and you will have swept the NBA Finals. Okay, the Celtics maybe aren't going to make it that easy. We at least get a close one. And I'm cool with this because I want to see Barry in action at least one time before the video's over. Let's jump in here and watch. There's Barry the Bot running the PG spot. You see him over there? He's guarding Anthony Simons. Neemias Queta inbounding. It'll go into George Niang. Niang swings it to Jaylen Brown. Brown, the spin move, gets to the rim and slams one home with 2 hands. Hey, maybe the Celtics aren't done yet. An emphatic slam from Jaylen Brown gets them up by 1 here as Barry the GOAT brings it up. He'll swing it to Malik Beasley. Now it goes to Naz Reid. Reid gonna pull the tray ball. It's in and out. Jaylen Brown taking it the other way. He's got Beasley defending him. Brown gonna give it to Queta. Neemias Queta with Naz Reid on him. Throws it out to Simons. Barry the Bot. Great contest, but Simons still knocks it down, falling to the floor. I mean, what a shot. Tatum must be fouled out because I see him just sitting the bench there. Yeah, he's fouled out of the game as Rudy Gobert gives it right into Edwards. Barry with a nice cut layup. It's good. And that'll put us back within 2. Barry, only 24 points on the night. Not his best game, but I mean, knowing him, he's probably got 20 boards, right? Yeah, 12 boards, 18 assists. So he's not playing too shabby of a game, if I do say so myself. Jaylen Brown with the rock rises up on McDaniels and scores. The Celtics just unconscious right now. Bucket after bucket in the clutch. Edwards will take it the other way. Barry wants it in the post. He'll catch. Oh, bad move, Pritchard. That's an easy dunk for Barry the GOAT. He's getting his buckets easily, getting to the right spots, you know, cutting, everything like that. Just high basketball IQ plays. Jaylen Brown, defended by McDaniels. Great defense from Jaden McDaniels, known as one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. Pritchard catches in the corner with 5 on the shot clock. Celtics up 2. Niang to Brown. Brown fakes, pulls, and misses. Barry's there on the glass. He'll push the ball the other way. He gives it up to McDaniels. McDaniels, one more to JR. Randall can't lay it up and in. Pritchard the other way. 3/4 of a minute to go. Derek White has the rock. White to Pritchard, to Niang, to Brown. Brown blowing by Edwards, but Gobert's there for the rejection. Beautiful help defense from Rudy Gobert. Neemias Queta into George Niang. One more to Jaylen Brown. Brown fakes McDaniels out of his shoes, draws a triple team, swings it to Derek White. We're able to recover nicely defensively. Niang sets the screen for White. White gets to the rim. Barry tries to reject it, but he does at least enough to force the miss. Him and Edwards, a great contest there. Randall taking it the other way. Small differential between shot and game clock. Edwards gets it in the corner, fakes the midi. He faked out Queta bad, but it already picked up his dribble. McDaniels top of the key. There's the screen from Barry. Jaden McDaniels open mid-range is good, and we'll tie this thing up with 8 seconds to go. Celtics have the ball. All right, Boston. Y'all got a game winner in you. Neemias Queta inbound, and it'll go into Jaylen Brown. Brown defended by McDaniels. He's going to fake the three. He'll have to pull it. 2 on the clock. Brown, heavily contested shot, is in and out. And we're going to have some extra basketball coming up here as we enter overtime. We're not going to watch this whole extra period, but we will go on ahead and jump back in with, I don't know, a few minutes to go or something. 1:25 to go. We're up by 3. Looks like we might wrap this thing up with the chip. Randall throws it to Barry. Barry's doubled. Nice pass out to Edwards. Give me that. Ant-Man. He's got 25. 8 of those coming in overtime. So he's had a massive extra period here as we take a commanding 6-point lead. Not much time left for Boston. Jaylen Brown gets the screen from George Niang. Steps into a jumper. Can't hit it. Edwards the rebound. And we'll take it the other way. Here's Julius Randle with the rock. Randall to Edwards. Edwards, how about another 3? This one's off. White will grab the rebound and push the ball the other way. Celtics watching their season slip out of their control as Brown gonna rise up for the jumper. Can't score it. It's in and out. Randall pushes it the other way, and the Celtics commit a foul there. Rudy into Beasley, and Malik Beasley will lay it in. I think that's the ball game there. Barry wraps up his run, going from 40 to 99 overall with a 29 point, 13 rebound, and 20 assists a game. He did all that in one season. 40 to 99, 34 points, 20 rebounds, 17 assists on average here in the NBA Finals in our sweep over the Celtics. If you enjoyed watching Barry become the GOAT, leave a like, subscribe. Have a great day. If you made it to the end, comment the GOAT. Have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.